Hi, I'm gonna make a short video today. I wanted to make this video about spirits. The Native American people believe that everything has a spirit, and the reason why I wanted to bring it up is because I know in other videos I talked about a lot of books I've read where, demons were described like a half animal, half person, and and a lot of mythology, and even in ancient Egypt time, there was Thoth. I kind of believe, it's just my theory, that maybe some people were able to see the spirits that people were operating out of. We don't know all the gifts people have. So maybe somebody was able to see that, and they represented it, in either they wrote it down or, in pictures. Anyways, Native Americans also believe everything has a spirit, and kind of like, and there are people who talk about different spirits. I've heard like this python spirit, obviously that's a snake, and I've heard people talk about this Baphomet spirit, the devil, it's like a goat. And that's why a lot of people, wear that backward star, is to represent the goat head, But, even the Bible kind of speaks on that, like it talks about Jerusalem being the bride of Jesus, it's a city, but, obviously there's a spirit there that is, a being, that he's supposed to marry, it's his bride. And it even talks about Jesus being the lamb. So, people could have like animal spirits, like the way Native Americans believe. Maybe some aren't good though. I don't really know. I couldn't tell you. And maybe somebody was able to see these spirits and represent it in writings, when they draw the person. I'm sure they were a human form, but maybe they could see their true, spirit. I'm not sure. It's just a thought I had this morning, Um, I'm not saying all spirits are good, because obviously they're not. And I'm not saying that we all have spirits, because, why wouldn't everybody be drawn up as a spirit animal? I just don't know. Maybe those are the NPCs now. I don't know. But I don't know enough. It's just a thought for the day. But yeah, definitely there's stuff out there that we don't know. I don't know. Obviously, I can't see those spirits, but you can see some people operating out of, wickedness sometimes, and people out of that are good, just, I guess, by their actions, right? But yeah, just something to think about, like maybe there is some truth into, the Egyptian Thoth and the mythologies, and and the Native Americans, because even the Bible kind of has a little bit of that going on too. But it doesn't say everybody had a spirit, But yeah, anyways, the theory of the morning, something that's on my mind. Anyways, take it how you want. Uh, Speak to God about it. But yeah, my thoughts, they're just my thoughts. God bless you. Have a good day. Say a prayer for me. I'll say one for you. Bye.